I was looking on YouTube earlier and I came across a YouTube channel that I used to watch all the time back when I was in middle school. Dude Perfect. I feel like a lot of you guys have probably seen them before. They're kind of a huge channel, one of the main channels on YouTube, I guess you could say. They have like 60 million followers or something crazy like that. Anyways, a video of theirs popped up on my For You page. And it was a video I remember watching when it came out, when I was in middle school. It said 2018, and that was 6 years ago. 6 years ago in middle school. We went to a science camp, and I remember I was either in 6th or 7th grade. I don't remember. It was one of those years. That's all I know. I was still really quiet back then. But I remember on the drive back from science camp, it was about a good 4 hours in the car. I remember looking on my phone. It wasn't really my phone, but it was one that my parents gave me because, I was 4 hours away from home. So they gave me one of these old phones that I could use to communicate with them. Anyways, I had YouTube on it. And I remember on the car ride home, I opened YouTube and saw that Dude Perfect posted a new video. And it was the one that I just saw recommended to me once again, 6 years later. I don't live with regrets, but I wish if I could go back to when I was in that car on the way home from science camp. I wish that I had just talked to my middle school friends that were in the car with me instead of watching YouTube on my phone. Because after middle school, I never saw any of them again. Not once did I see any of those middle school friends ever again. They're complete strangers to me now. And it makes me really sad to think about that. Whenever I go and hear about my old middle school, to this day, all the teachers that are still there say that my class was their favorite class. They say the chemistry between all of us back in the day was so strong and we were all so close together like that. And now I don't know any of them. It's crazy how you could go from knowing every single person in your class, being friends with every single one of them. 6 years later, you don't know a single one. They're a complete stranger to you. That's honestly quite sad. It makes me sad, at least. I don't know what they're doing, what they've been up to. Some of them could be married by now. I don't know. I don't think I ever will know. I just wish that I would have made myself do more things and hang out with the friends that I was too shy to go out with before, I was a really shy kid, really introverted, got really nervous over talking to people. Like I said before, I don't live with regrets, but I wish that I was just a little bit more outgoing. Because maybe if I had just pushed myself to do more things with people outside of school back in middle school, maybe I'll still be connected with some of them to this day. I don't know. And it's just a what if question. What if I had done this or what if I had done that? I wonder what they're all doing now. I wonder what they're all doing with their lives. They're all 18 and 19 by now. Probably college. I doubt any of them are doing trade school because most of them were saying they were going to do college. But anyone can change their mind, right? Like I said, I don't know. I could never know. One thing that I do know is that I had there was about 2 people from my middle school class that went to the same church as me. So we were connected after high school. We were connected still after middle school. So they were the only 2 that came out of that middle school class still keeping contact with me. And one of them is off at college doing his own thing. I just don't talk to him anymore. But I see him when he comes back into town. The other one never spoke to me again. So, it seems like some people, they change. Once considered some of my best friends, and now they're all gone. So it makes me wonder, maybe we all just thought differently. You know, like, they didn't want to reach out and I don't want to reach out, so it just never happened. I wonder if any of them from any of my middle school classmates think the same way that I am right now. Just thinking about how all those friends are just strangers now. Like 30 kids that I was close with that are just gone. These are things that I think about all the time. Like, how do you... It's rough. Because most people think about the high school reunions, but for me, it would be a middle school reunion. I was close with all the middle school kids from my class. Not high school. I was homeschooled for most of my high school experience, so I don't consider any of those people even remotely friends. I had issues with them in freshman year, but middle school, that's where they all were. Those were the guys and girls that were... It was like a pretty, large class-sized family, I guess. If only I had done more, maybe I would still be friends with some of them and not just complete strangers. That's just one thing that we'll never know, I guess. Take care, everyone.